Yeah, my name is Faustina. Anyanwu. I'm the co-founder of Divas of Color. I'm also an author. My book, Tuning, is there, and I've written some children's book. I'm also a business mentor. But it's not about me today, it's about this topic, negotiation. It's about negotiation today. Now, when somebody asks you, what is negotiation? I don't know what you're going to tell the person, but can somebody tell me what you understand by negotiation?
A win-win deal.
Okay?
A situation.
Anything out of your top of your head?
A situation where I would want to convince the other party to lower his standards or his deal. Because there's a deal on the table, but I want it.
Ability to influence, get my point to influence somebody else. Okay? Any more?
The art of getting what you want without the least resistance and
manipulating the other person.
But I'm here to tell you that negotiation, is not cheating. It's not manipulation. It's not pressuring. It's not getting just what you want. We are going to talk about negotiation. The life that we live is constant. We are constantly negotiating, whether you are aware of it or not. Life is constantly, we are constantly negotiating with life. And we need to remember that life does not give you what you wish for. It does not give you what you pray for. And it does not give you even what you work for or deserve. Rather, what does it give you?
What you need.
It doesn't give you what you need. What does life give you? Thank you. Life simply gives you what you ask for.
not necessary. Sometimes you have to compromise with that.
And sometimes life gives you lemons, and you have to make lemonade out of that.
Life gives you what you ask for. And how do you ask for? That's the question you should have asked me. What do you mean by ask for? Asking for, it doesn't mean, can I take some photo? No, that's not just it. What you're asking for includes your actions, your decisions, where you place yourself, how you process yourself, or how you position yourself. These are ways of asking. These are ways of negotiating with life. But for the purpose of this conference, I'll be focusing on business and career negotiations. Now, you can look at negotiation as a bargain, as when you schedule your time, you are negotiating your time. When you budget, you are negotiating your resources. So these are different ways of negotiating. And negotiation also is a way, a process of eliminating options. Let me give you an example. Oftentimes women say, oh, I'm reaching the age of marriage, I need to get married. Because we confuse what need and want is. You might want to get married, but you need a kind of man. Do you understand the difference? If you say you need to get married, that means you can marry any man. But you want to marry, and you need a certain type of man to get married to. So now when you have defined your needs, you are now able to start eliminating. That is when you start negotiating your way. And also, like I said, life does not give you what you ask for, or does not give you what you wish for, it does not give you what you pray for, it does not give you what you work for. It does not even give you what you deserve. Remember what I said about Black African, Black Asian minority, all these, what are they calling it now?
Diversity.
Diversity and all those kind of inclusivity and all that. And people saying discrimination and all that. Life is not going to give you what you deserve. Life only gives you what you ask for. And asking for means you putting yourself where you need to be. And negotiation is so important in business or even in your career or in your profession. Because through negotiation, you are able to build trust. You are able to eliminate and reduce disputes. When you negotiate properly in any venture, that is why I told you negotiation is not cheating. If you negotiate properly on a win-win contest, you are going to build trust in yourself, build trust in your brand or business, you build trust of people you're dealing with. People want to deal more with you when they know that you're honest, and it will also reduce amount of disputes they're going to be dealing with when you negotiate honestly. And negotiation also helps you to reach a mutually beneficial, agreement. That is what negotiation is. Negotiation is a process of reaching a mutually beneficial agreement. That is the right definition of negotiation, because if you don't get the definition right, then you're going to have a lot of problems. Now, for you to be able to know what is beneficial to you and how to go about getting what you want, there are certain things, certain questions that you need to ask yourself. There are certain things about yourself that you need to know. The first is, where am I? Where are you at the moment? When I mean, it may not be geographical location. Where are you in life? Where are you in your profession? Where are you, until you feel that you need to move. If you're still comfortable where you are, you're not going to start asking to get moved. And then once you know where you are, there's something I like about London. If you come into London City and you want to, you want to find where you're going, there is usually small maps that you see on the street. The first thing you see, you are here. Yeah. It will show you where you are, then it starts pointing you where street, left, right, then you know whether you want to go left or right. So you must always know where you are. Whether in your career, in your business, what is it that you need? Then once you know where you are, then you begin to ask yourself, where do I need to go? Remember, I'm using the word need, I'm not saying want. Do you know why? Can somebody tell me the difference between need and want?
Yeah. Yep. Want is something that you wanted now, passion, like just maybe tomorrow next. But need is something that you for future.
Okay. Any other person?
A need is something like you can't do without. Want is something like a desire. Yes.
Exactly. So when you need something, something that your life depends on. Your life or your business or whatever depends on it. For example, you need funding. You need the audience. You need, there are things you need in business. There are things you need in a career. Let's say if I want to work in an IT company, for example, I must have the IT skill. That is a need. You need to have that skill. It's not a want. I might want a car. And sometimes, depending on what you do, you might also need a car. But now, a car might become a need, but the type of car you buy is a want. Do you understand the difference now? So, need and want, let us never ever, mix it up together. So when you know what you need, that is what directs you and helps you to get a satisfactory outcome from any negotiation you go into. Now, where do I need to go? Then you ask yourself again, what am I willing to forego? You know, in life, just like the previous speaker, Anyanwu said, resources and all that. Yes, there are abundant resources, but the particular resource that you need are scarce. Therefore, something must give. In 2017, we started thinking about having another baby. You know, wanted to try and see if we we're going to get a boy. So, but we had to sit down. We said, what's going to happen to the business? You know, something, because I know when I'm pregnant, it's very tough. I hate being pregnant. So, and we had to talk about it. We talked about it. I talked about my age, and you know, so we had to look. Okay, we can leave the business for now. You know, so you have to be very, very aware of what you are willing to forego. That is why people get dissatisfied, because they don't know what they are going to forego for what they are looking for. Some people want fame, but they don't know that when they have the fame, you know, they become vulnerable, they become open to the public, they become open to criticism. You know, even now that we do business, you know, you become open to failure. You know, when you fail, assuming you organize, or I organize this event, nobody comes, how am I going to manage it? Will I break down? You know, so these are things you need to think about. What are you willing to forego? Are you willing to forego a particular lifestyle? Are you willing to, you know, think about it. Now, who or what do I need to get there? See, I was networking with you just now, isn't it? And she's asking me, she wants to connect with certain people. Now she knows exactly who she's looking for. You know, so sometimes people don't know what they're looking for. They don't know who will help them get there. They don't know what will help them get there. Some people just, you know, let's say for example now, I want to become an author. You know, I don't even know that I need, maybe I need a publisher, or I need an editor. People don't know what they need. Therefore, they just go with the flow. At the end of the day, become dissatisfied. When you achieve what you're looking for, how is it going to impact your life? These are questions you need to answer. Then, what is stopping me? Okay, how will I recognize what I'm looking for? When you see it, will you know that you've seen it? Do you understand? Some people, you are looking for something, but it's just before you, but you don't know. So, you know, how will you identify that you've seen it? For me, okay, I didn't want to get married, you know, because of my background. You know, I'm opening myself today. So because of my background, I saw a lot of domestic violence. My mom went through a lot of it, so I decided, I don't want. Then at one point in my life, I started feeling like, oh, I want to get married now. I fought the thought, and then it was still coming back and all. So I started praying for one whole year. I prayed. I said, God, I just want a humble man. Only 3 things I asked God for. I said, I want a God-fearing man, I want a humble man, and I want a man that is educated. That's all. I don't want any other thing. And you know, so because I've been praying for this, immediately I saw my husband, I knew he was the one. You know, and he's there. We only met 2 times. On the 3rd time, he proposed to me, and that's it. Wow. How many years now? 13 years. That's the power of knowing what you want. And when you see it, you're able to identify it. This is it. You're not confused at all. You know, imagine when you go to a shop, you want to buy a dress or whatever. You don't have a particular picture of what you want to buy. Once you get there, you're confused. There are a lot of them, you know. Then some people, they know where they are, they know where they're going to, they know what they're looking for. They will know it when they see it. But once they see it, they can't ask for it. They are scared to ask for it. What is stopping you from asking for what you desire? So those are questions that you need to ask yourself. And that brings me to the elements of negotiation. We have three major elements of negotiation. These are your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? You know, how do you see yourself? How do you see the world? You know, how are you able to trust? You know, and what are the things making you not to trust? Remember when I talked about internalized beliefs, you know, when things that you've heard, things, your past experiences, your religion, culture has molded you, you know, into certain beliefs. Some of the beliefs that things that we think we believe in, or that this is what we hold there, this is our values. Some of them are things we learned from culture, from religion, from our past experiences, you know. So you need to begin to review these things, your belief system. You know, your belief system has a lot to do with your ability to negotiate for what you desire. And then knowledge. Knowledge is a very powerful element. You know, knowledge of yourself. Know you were talking about SWOT today. Remember your strengths, your weaknesses, and all that. So, and also knowledge. So when you know yourself, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know all those things. Then you know your knowledge of the subject matter. For example, if I'm going to organize an event, you know, as an event organizer, I know what I need. I have a budget. I have an idea of how much rooms in a hotel would be. Then, therefore, when I'm talking to a hotel or a venue and they give me a price, I'm going to go, I'll come up with, okay, what do I know? Is it how much it is? If I'm doing events in the city and outside the city, you know, all those things, you need to know them. How much do you know about what you need? That's the subject matter. And your ability to give details. For example, remember, negotiation is two-way. You know, the person that is asking or the person that is giving. For example, if I'm selling something, do I have enough details of my business? If I want to sell to you that I'm a publisher, and you've come to me to publish a book, am I able to give you enough details for you to make an informed decision? So those are very important. These are questions that you need to ask yourself. Then interpersonal skills. You know, remember the ones we've been doing, the belief, the knowledge is within you. Now the interpersonal skills is now when you are able to communicate. You know, when you're now face to face with somebody. The other ones you may work on yourself on your own, within. But the interpersonal skills, you have to step out now and, you know, based on what you believe in yourself, based on what you know, you begin to exhibit certain skills. So, and these skills include your communication skills, body language, listening skills. She mentioned it today as well. You mentioned them, listening skills. Then confidence, your confidence, comprehension skills. Some people cannot comprehend. You know, your appearance, you know, matters. Then etiquette, the simple etiquette of handshake. So many people do not know how to give a proper handshake, especially in a corporate environment. So these are very, very important, especially if you're going for a negotiation, whether it's an interview for a job or to, you know, have what's it called, promotions, or you're looking for business, you're looking for sponsorship and all that. You need to know some of these etiquettes, you know, body language and stuff like that. Now, every, you know, negotiation has process. So during the process of the negotiation process, we have preparation. Remember, we said knowledge is one of the elements of negotiation. Now, when you're going into when you're stepping now out to negotiate, you need to prepare. Just like when you're going for interview, or when you're going to start a business, or like when you want to start a business, have a business plan. That's part of your preparation. If you're going for exam, you read and try to think about the questions that you might see. If you're going for interview, the same way, if you're going to negotiate, you need to prepare yourself. You know, it takes, so you see that you can take, this will take us back to, you know, takes us back to yourself, to what you believe in yourself. You know, you have to check your belief system, check your, what you know about what you're looking for. Also, you have to think about your expectations. Expectations are very important. So many times people don't know how to manage their expectation. They go, your expectation, is it in equilibrium with reality? You know, those are very, very important. Then the next stage or process of negotiation is discussion stage. Now you're sitting down, you are talking what you need from that negotiation. The negotiation is happening now. So this is the opportunity for you to share your thoughts and understanding. And for the sake of people who have business, you know, sometimes negotiation could be even virtual. For example, before you bought tickets, many of you, before you bought tickets, you never spoke to me. What was negotiating for me was what I put on my, what's it called, funnel. When you got to Eventbrite, what convinced you was what you read there. Then probably after reading what I've written there, you check the price and say, does it worth it? There you are negotiating with me. Do you understand? So negotiation could be face-to-face, negotiation could be virtual. So once, like now, when you have, that is why you see some, you know, businesses, especially fashion business and all that, even like us, event organizers, sometimes you put your price, you watch people's body language, then you go back, you can give a discount. Or you can even, you know, if you were giving 50% discount, then you see that demand is high, then you increase it. You are negotiating. That's negotiation going on, you know. So you watch how people need it, what people are doing, are they buying, are they, you know, you keep telling them you're going to increase the price, you know, shortly, this and that. So people go outside. So these are negotiations going on. Even when you are in an office, you can have a way of negotiating by acquiring another skill that so many people don't have in your office, and you become a hotcake. You know, so you position yourself in a way that people want to talk to you. People want to, you know, come and share from what you have.
Can I say something? I was laughing because